Hi, I'm Allison Kopicki, and I'd like to introduce you to Climate Central and what our organization can offer local reporters. Climate Central is a motley crew of scientists, meteorologists, journalists, data analysts, graphic designers, coders, and programmers. We're based out of Princeton, New Jersey, but we've got folks spread out across the country, especially since COVID. We're nonprofit, nonpartisan, and non-advocacy. Besides publishing original academic research about climate change and sea level rise, we have a number of programs that aim to support local storytelling and reporting on climate change. Our Climate Matters program sends out a weekly package on a climate change related topic to our subscribers. It's a free service, and if you haven't signed up yet, I suggest you do. The weekly release includes graphics, data, story angles, and contact info for experts. We send it to over 1,000 TV and digital meteorologists and over 700 print, digital, and radio reporters around the country. Most of these weekly releases contain localized information for your media market, so you can sign up for customized releases according to your local media, whether it's Albuquerque, Philadelphia, or Jacksonville, Florida, or Chicago, or Cleveland, Ohio. We cover all kinds of timely topics, from our shrinking winters to warmer springs and longer allergy seasons, to dangerous high heat and humidity days. We connect climate change with its impacts on communities and individuals, whether it's drought hurting farmers' crops and livelihoods, or if it's severe weather causing billions of dollars in damage and endangering lives. We focus a lot on health impacts, particularly how heat and severe weather are hurting our frontline communities, where we know the effects of climate change are falling disproportionately. We can be your link to the scientific community, whether we connect you with our friends and colleagues at NOAA and NASA, or at universities around the country. We've worked to create a network of diverse voices, well-grounded in the science, who can answer your questions in ways that your audience can understand. We try to put out information ahead of when climate events might happen. So we do a summer package, and this week we put out a hurricane package for those, especially on the East Coast, who will be facing tropical cyclones in the next few months. We've also created a series of climate solutions briefs over the last year for journalists to use as backgrounders as our energy system transforms in order to lower carbon emissions. We've released reports on solar energy, wind energy, battery storage, and next month we're going to send out one about electric vehicles. We explain the jargon, we present the data of where we are now and where we are likely going, and what that means for local communities, including jobs. And we host online workshops where we pile in a number of experts and experienced journalists to help you cover all things climate. You can find all of our past weekly releases and recordings of our workshops in our media library. So the Climate Matters program is a bit like a cafeteria. You can take what you like and leave the rest. Our partnership journalism program is more hands-on and collaborative. That's when we partner with a local media outlet and share a byline. The media outlet contributes the local reporting, including possibly photography and some editing. We contribute whatever else is needed, including data, charts, fact-checking, plus a science reporter and an editor. Whether it's a print or digital or radio or broadcast or podcast, we can help you craft a feature in a way that puts climate change in an appropriate and accurate context, but that you find the local voices that bring the story alive. A few of the partnerships that we've worked on this year, we partnered with an outlet in Columbia, Missouri, to talk about the impacts that warming temperatures are having on allergy season, sending people with asthma to the hospital and driving up healthcare costs. And we partnered with the NBC station in Boston and with NJ.com to map out where already scarce affordable housing is now at risk from coastal flooding. We have some free and easy to use sea level rise tools on our website, but we can also partner with you to do more in-depth analysis of local sites to look at the potential for risk from flood events in the future and how frequent they may become. That's what led us to our partnership with the local NBC affiliate in Washington, D.C. this year, where we mapped out the risk to the historic sites along the Harriet Tubman Byway. And it turns out that the wetlands and swampy areas that enabled Harriet Tubman to help enslaved people escape are now at risk of completely disappearing due to human-created sea level rise. We are also developing a flood vision tool that will allow us to photograph or film locations and use virtual reality technology to show how it could be affected by coastal flooding. So don't forget to sign up for Climate Matters. You can email me directly, and I'll be putting links in the chat during this. Thanks.